Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, today I am just having a little chat about the running orders of the semi-finals, and this video is going to be semi-final 1. So, I'm going to flash it up on the screen momentarily and throughout the video, semi-final 1, and so you can refer back to it. But wow, it's an interesting one. Semi-final 1 is the bloodbath. It is the bloodbath. It's rivaling maybe even worse than 2018. And whew, there's a lot of good songs in this. And so let's quickly go through the running order, and then I'll talk about what I'm worried about, what I'm excited about, what I think is interesting, and what I think's not. So we have Lithuania opening, which, great opener. I mean, discotheque is, the whole purpose of it is to get people dancing from their homes, and if that's going first, it's a great opener to get people ready. Slovenia in second, Russia in third, Sweden in fourth, Australia in fifth, North Macedonia in sixth, Ireland closing out the first half. Then opening up the second half, we have Cyprus, then Norway, Croatia, Belgium, Israel, Romania, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, and Malta. So, as I've said, Lithuania, great opener. I think out of the first half countries, it was the obvious choice. Really, to get people moving, get people excited about the rest of the show. Good on them. Lithuania's a good choice. Slovenia in second is just like, psych, no. You're not getting through. There is a very, very slim chance of Slovenia qualifying. Very slim. And I love Slovenia's song. I love Anna Soklic, and I love the song this year. I just don't think it's going to qualify. I don't think it's going to be remembered after the energy that Lithuania bring in discotheque. No matter, unless she performs incredibly and her staging is so memorable. I'm just worried. I'm really worried about it. And then third, we have Russia as well. And now, I love the Russian song, but going third is not a great position for Russia. I'm very worried about it. It's not good. It's not a good position, especially with Sweden coming after it, where obviously Russia's going to stand out for being weird, but are people going to remember it? The end, I'm not sure. I think Slovenia and Russia's fate has been sealed in second and third, but coming fourth is Sweden and Voices. I mean, I think this is a strong position. I think Sweden will be able to qualify with this really from pretty much anywhere. And because they're coming after Russia, it's going to be a big energy change from every Russian woman needs to know to "Can you hear a million voices?" Almost like a, I don't even know how you describe Russia's entry, but Sweden is coming after it with a really ballady, upbeat ballad, you know, motivational. But then again, so is Russia's. I'm not sure about that actually, but I think Sweden will be fine. Australia in fifth. Now, if it wasn't for the second half of the semi-final, I would say Australia is perfectly safe. I'd say Australia, you know, Australia's going well. Australia's in a good position with North Macedonia after it, but just with the amount of good songs in this semi-final, I am not sure how Australia's going to do. I feel like they might scrape through, or they just might not, and it would be so disappointing if they didn't, because the technical is great, but I don't want this to be their first non-qualification. I really don't. Then we have North Macedonia in sixth. I don't think there's much hope. Unless Vasil does something incredible, I don't think there's hope at all. Which is really disappointing, but c'est la vie. I guess that's just where they put North Macedonia. And finally, closing out the first half, we have Ireland. Now, Leslie Roy has been put in an amazing position. She's closing out the first half before the ad breaks, and are we to assume that she's got something up her sleeve? Because there is a country who's doing something that's never been done before. We don't know which country it is, but that's what we've heard about this. Could it be Ireland? I mean, Leslie Roy has the same people behind the staging as Måns Zelmerlöw in 2015, and he won with the incredible LED light. That was like the first time the LED screen had been used, where he was interacting with the LED screen. That's exciting. I think Leslie Roy's got this. I'm very excited for her. I don't really want to see her performance maps, but I think it's going to be incredible. And closing out semi-final, or the first half of semi-final 1, great position to be in. So then we move on to the second half. Now, there are 2 extra songs in the second half because Belarus was supposed to be in the first half as far as I remember. But we're starting off with Cyprus. Now, Interesting song to start out with, actually. I would have thought it would have been something like Croatia or even Azerbaijan starting out, opening the second half. But we've got Cyprus, and I mean, upbeat. It's one of the favourites, I guess. And I think it's a good position for Elena to be in. I think it will be remembered. I think it will be. If it's just, can she sing and can she act and perform? That's what we need to find out about Cyprus. Then next up we have Norway, and it's Norway's in a tough position now. I love Tix. I love Norway. Going after Cyprus and before Croatia is a bit of a it's a bit of a weird position because yes, it's a ballad, but Croatia's almost a ballad, and Cyprus is definitely not a ballad. But it's like it's not a good shift in energy, and I don't know if Norway's going to be remembered. However, if he's still wearing those wings, he probably will be remembered. So I guess Norway doesn't really matter. It's just, do people like the song enough to let it qualify? Is what I'm thinking. Croatia in 10th. Now, after Norway, I did originally think, oh, okay. But Belgium's after it. That's a mood change. That is a tick-tock, not me dancing to... can I even remember any Belgium song? That's the question. Release Me's going through my mind, but that's not their song this year, is it? No. Dude, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong there we go. I think Croatia will be fine. Belgium, I'm not sure, but it's followed by Israel, so we've got another mood change from tick tock to you're in the wrong place to set me free. Do do do. Yeah, or sorry, that's not even the chorus anymore. I'ma make it on my own. Yeah, that's a mood change. And then we have Romania in 13th. I am worried about Romania. I'm very, very worried about Romania. Like, I am incredibly worried about Romania. Romania is one of my absolute favourites in my top 10. It's also my top 5. I mean, Roxanne song's great. But is Romania going to be remembered sandwiched between Israel and Azerbaijan? And then we also have Ukraine and Malta afterwards. So, is Romania going to be remembered? I hope so, but I'm worried. I'm very worried. Azerbaijan coming in 14th, I think, is pretty much instant qualification if Effendi can perform. And Ukraine in 15th? I'm not sure. Sandwich between Azerbaijan and Malta? I'm not sure about Ukraine. I love it. I love Shum. But is it gonna impress? Is it really gonna impress people? I mean, it's very different, and all of the Ukrainian instrumentation, the sopilka, everything is going to make it stand out. But is it going to stand out? Are people going to remember it between Azerbaijan and Malta? I hope so. I really hope so, but I'm not entirely sure. And in 16th, we have Destiny closing it out for Malta. It's going to be a moment. We're going to remember this, and they're putting her last because, I mean, who can go after Destiny? We know she can sing. She won Junior Eurovision 2015. We know she can sing. And I think she's going to come first in the semi. I mean, she's going last. That is the best position to be in. And Destiny's going to slay. She is. There's no question about that. I'm so excited to see what she brings on the stage. So excited to see what she's going to do. I think Malta have really got the best position, especially in the Bloodbath semi, to go last. It's just like, whew, you've got that off your shoulders because you're going to be remembered no matter what you send. So, yeah, I also think Malta's a good decision to close out the show because it's going to keep people waiting to say, oh, is this amazing song going to qualify? It should. But people are going to be going, oh, I want to stay on and watch the rest of this after that amazing show. So, yeah, that's a good one. Now, who do I think is going to qualify? I haven't even written this down. This is off the top of my head. But Lithuania is going to qualify. Malta's going to qualify. There is no doubt about that. There is actually no doubt about those two qualifying. Then, I think Cyprus will qualify if she can do it live. Azerbaijan is probably going to qualify. Israel's going to qualify with that revamp, I think. Croatia. Yeah. Sweden. Belgium, I think, is going to qualify because it's so different. Ireland, I think, will make it. If she has incredible staging, Ireland will make it. And the last place, I really want to award to Romania, but I think it's going to be lost. I did say Sweden. I don't think Australia is going to make it. It's going to be for Ukraine or Romania. I think North Macedonia's gone, Slovenia's gone, Russia's gone, Norway's probably gone, which pains me to say. I don't know. It's a hard one to predict. It's a really hard one to predict. But I want you to tell me your predictions down below. And if you did like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, do all that great stuff. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.